good thing about Microsoft is like mostly if you are interviewing, so your rounds will be taken by the team in which you will work.
Okay.
During your interview rounds, right? Be very clear. Basically, you should articulate points what you are trying to communicate to your interviewer. Should be very clear. You should be clear and crisp. Be calm. I mean, that is it is like underrated, but yeah, be calm. Like you navigate around your interview. You are the core part. You can drive your interview basically uh, with the discussion because you will be the person who is speaking, and you can drive that conversation around. So be calm.
Hello, everyone. This is Arpita Gupta, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Wooble Nexus Mini. Today, we are thrilled to have Pranjal Agnihotri, a software development engineer at Microsoft, joining us to explore navigating careers in Microsoft Azure with Pranjal expertise in Azure Core and TypeScript. Get ready for valuable insights on advancing your career in cloud computing. Let's dive in and discover the secret to success in the world of Microsoft Azure with Pranjal Agnihotri. Hello, Pranjal sir. Welcome to Wooble Nexus. We are thrilled to have you as a Microsoft Azure mentor. Your expertise in Azure Core and TypeScript will be a guiding light for our community as we explore the intricacies of Microsoft Azure and chart our path into the world of computing. Let's kick off the session and begin our journey together at the Nexus.
Yeah. Thank you, Arpita. Thank you for this intro. Yeah. Let's
So let's
begin.
start with a quick icebreaker. If you could
Okay.
switch life with any fictional character for a day, who would it be?
Uh, okay. So with some fictional character, maybe a researcher at ISRO.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Share a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know.
Fun fact about myself. Okay. So, okay. So let me think. I mean, there are a lot of things, but
Okay.
I really like to. I really like to run. So basically, yeah, I mean a new thing in my life. So yeah, that may be a fun fact. If you want to join me for a run, yeah, definitely.
Sure. If you were stranded on a deserted island and could only bring three things, what would that be?
My laptop,
Okay.
um, and uh, maybe I don't know. My laptop, maybe some gears for uh, like photos and these things, and
Okay.
maybe a notebook to write my thoughts. Yeah, that is also I do
Amazing.
sometimes. So yeah, describe
Can you
it.
share a moment in your career where you realized that specializing in cloud computing, particularly in Microsoft Azure, was the path you wanted to pursue?
So yeah, definitely. I mean, seeing lot of customers and like my work which I am putting in, uh, like seeing that being used with like companies like OpenAI, and I mean, lot of customers use like they build the technology which we for which we provide the infrastructure for. That is really inspiring, and like it motivates me to work as well on the new challenges.
Okay, inspiring. As a software development engineer specializing in Azure Core, what are the some essential skills you believe aspiring cloud engineers should focus on to excel in both academic and industry environment?
First is like problem solving capabilities. I mean, second will be like you should be ready to learn new things and be flexible, adapting new things. And third is, I think, just communicating, and sometimes few things will be solved in a team setting. So yeah, collaboration and these things are very important. So third, I would say that is.
Okay, amazing. So I would also love to know that what are the technical skills that would be essential on this particular field?
Okay, so basically, let me give you like what basically I work on. So I
Okay,
am
yeah,
part of so I am part of Azure core team, which is essentially uh, makes infrastructure to deploy softwares and all the things which people use, right? So for this, basically, this kind of things, one is like there is you need to be flexible. Second is that problem solving capable abilities. um, so you should be, I mean, open to learn new things because challenges are unique.
yeah,
Not lot of people are doing these kind of stuff. So it will be not like you are studying case studies and then okay, we can solve this way. So yeah, problem solving abilities help you a lot thinking how we can tackle these problems, and basically be be efficient at solving that. Second is, there's one saying in which basically in general also goes, don't be like know it all, be like learn it all. So
okay,
always be always be ready for, you can always learn from your peers, maybe from podcast, maybe from YouTube videos, anything like books, anything.
true.
So yeah, keep upskilling yourself and keep learning new things. And yeah, it will definitely it will help you in, not in Azure core or cloud computing, in any technical field, I can say.
Okay, interesting. Mentorship is vital for guiding individuals through their career journey. Could you share an experience where you mentored someone in navigating their career in cloud computing and how your guidance impacted their trajectory?
Okay, nice. This is also a nice one. So basically, I can recall of one of the recent experience. So I helped. So basically, Microsoft conducts internships. So a lot of interns come, and we are essentially responsible for helping them navigating around the projects and the summer projects which they do, and which has I mean. Team to team, it has a real significance which we can basically use later in maybe uh, if we are building some new features, and also those POCs are really important. So what I feel is, one moment. So uh, I mean, first thing is newcomers. Yeah, they are lot of energy, and what I would suggest is go slow. I mean, it takes time to build context. Don't be like okay, you can do everything on week one. So go slow. It takes time, and basically, uh, what I feel is. Ask questions, don't be shy asking questions around. It is, everyone is figuring out things. No one has explored it till 100%. So
True.
yeah, I would say just these two things will really help you in, if you're going for a mentorship.
Wonderful. So, what are some misconceptions you have encountered about cloud computing, both within academia and industry, and how do you believe these misconceptions can be addressed?
Okay. So yeah, nice question. This is a nice one. I So let me start with the academia first. If you are a computer science student, please focus on core subjects like data structures, DBMS. I mean, don't, if you don't want to study for books and all, just don't go with it. Just try to basically read those things just for yourself, and upskilling yourself. I'm not speaking you should like read it to so you can score in exams. That is one thing which is not, I think, that much important. But like for yourself, you should definitely go with like if you want to pursue a career later in computer science as an engineering or like cloud computing or anything related to engineering, so please study those things. It really helps to build the first principles. Second thing I would say is uh, to especially to college students or freshers, which are basically coming in the industry, try to do, I mean, projects like some projects which you maintain for 6 months, 1 year. That really helps a lot. Basically, a lot of people, what they do is like projects we do 1 month, 2 month, and then okay, on to the next thing. But when you like do a six month long project, you can do in a like with your friends or anyone in the community. That really helps you to like bring the things which you may be doing in real world, basically, because things don't happen overnight. It takes
Yeah.
time. So that is one thing. Keep in mind, if you can, if you are a fresher joining college, first year, second year, do a project for 4 year. Maybe build something which you can maintain for 4 year. That thing you will really like the challenges you solve. It can be anything. The challenges you solve in that, the code you write or the things you learn, that will be really um, big compared to like 1 month, 2 months. These projects.
Amazing. I think this is going to help the students. I would like to also ask one more thing, that if the student are like going to start their career on cloud computing, the graduates, like what are the courses they should do, or what are the platform where they should where they should practice something, and what are the skills they should inbuild on themselves that would help their career grow much in cloud computing?
Yeah. Sure. So basically, for specifically for cloud computing, like you can do courses like Microsoft has its own cloud computing foundation that you can do.
Okay.
There are lot of courses basically which universities like Stanford and Harvard. A lot of universities are providing courses like Stanford is providing courses on cloud computing. Those you can do. And a third thing is, I would say, instead of like courses like building your knowledge and like upskilling yourself, that way is good. Build something, I mean, that is one of the best ways to know, basically, like you know how much you know, basically how you
Yeah.
can apply those skills. So I
True.
mean, start with like basically tools which basically are essential, and maybe do maybe basically before even going for cloud computing, play with data, do Kaggle competitions and these things. You will,
Okay.
I mean, uh, you will basically have a good base to jump on this. Also, one thing I want to clear basically is I am, I mean, uh, I basically work for Azure core is for cloud computing. So I basically build things which are, I mean, I build things for the infrastructure. So that is mostly engineering related, not directly related to cloud computing, because cloud computing
Okay.
is more on the data warehousing and
Yeah.
those those type of things. Which what I do is basically I write code. I write code which helps basically for your software to get deployed and run on my CPUs and on Microsoft CPUs and these things.
Amazing. So as you said about
Yeah.
like they can do courses from a lot of website, like can you name few of the courses which the freshers can start doing it, which would be helpful for them for their career?
Yeah, so first is you can go to Microsoft. You can go to Microsoft Cloud Computing. So they have the cloud computing foundations and basically intermediate level and advanced level. Those are, I think, certificates. You can basically study from there and give exams, and you can basically obviously show off your certificates on your resume. Second is I don't exactly know the course name, but I
Okay.
think IT Bombay has this cloud computing course. Basically, they have everything cloud computing, big data. With the so I mean, Google is your friend. You can just
True.
Google
Definitely.
cloud computing IT Bombay. You will definitely get. And yeah, I as I mentioned, Microsoft has its own, so yeah, you can you can learn from there as well.
Thank you so much. Sir, Microsoft Azure is one of the leading cloud platform globally. Can you walk us through your interview experience and how you prepared to secure a position as a software development engineer at Microsoft?
Okay, yeah, this is also a nice one. Uh, okay, moving back 2 years. So I was uh, that time I was also working in my previous organization, and I was basically preparing for interviews. So uh, interview, let me describe you, break down like how the rounds and these things look like.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically first is normal, like recruiter will call you and schedule your interviews, will tell you about the process,
Telephonic round
and
that
he
will be there.
yeah, telephonic
Okay.
round. It is there, and even they share the resources. Like you can study from here. I remember they sharing me some geeks for
Oh,
geeks resources. So yeah, that was also good. So yeah, I mean, there total, I had 4 rounds, and one round was, I think I will not count it as a round because that was HR round, where they were basically like not asking any such question, but like how, well, like things which are HR related, that we are
okay.
mentioning about the offer and these things. But first 4 rounds were mostly technical. All the rounds were technical. Every round was for 45 minutes, and basically they were asking me mostly questions around data structures and algorithms, where they would provide me basically the problem, and I had to solve it. I had to solve it basically in the code editor which they had online. And the criteria was like I should be able to come up with the edge cases, discuss the approach, write clean code, and the code should work. These things were mostly there. Apart from that, uh, this was a process, and apart from that, it was in the end it was mostly discussion around, like you can ask questions to the interviewer about the work-life balance, like how's the culture at Microsoft, other
Okay.
things like around the problem, if you want to ask some other questions.
So,
So yeah.
as you said that there were 4 rounds of interview. So, I would like to know that each round of interviews was the question answer round, or you were also given some tasks to do on some round.
So every round was coding round. So in every
Okay.
round, I had 2 tasks which I need to do one by one. So basically, they were giving me problems. Basically, describing me. They were giving me problems and giving me the time to read. I was once I understood the problem, I could ask or discuss like I mean, about the question edge cases, what things I need to handle or not, and other things. Basically, in which programming language, if I want to write the code. So it was mostly they were giving me the task, and I was basically navigating around and asking questions, and then like telling my thought of my mind, like how will I solve this problem, and what different approaches we can take to solve this. And then
Okay.
once everything is okay, I was given the appropriate time to code the solution out and then run it. So that was how the round looked like. And in like remaining, if some time was remaining, I was like I can ask question. So one good thing about Microsoft is like mostly if you are interviewing, so your rounds will be taken by the team in which you will work.
Okay.
So that is like, okay, I was interacting with the managers and these things. I was okay, like how work
So that you
will look
can
like, what is the
discuss
text.
on the problems which they have shared to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more thing to add, like you have said that each round has 45 minutes. So for the coding and sharing their problem and the assigning task, everything is included in that 45 minutes, or they give some extra time for coding?
It everything is included in the 45 minutes. So questions are basically like that, which will not take you more than 45 minutes to
Okay.
solve. I mean, that is mostly how it looks like.
Can you
Maybe
share the audience few examples of that question so that they can also prepare for that?
okay. I mean, I don't remember the exact questions, but
Okay.
but let me share you like how the questions looks like. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like these kind of questions. So every company has its own favorite topic. Like engineering side, like what happens is every company has its own favorite topics. So Microsoft, I think, loves strings, so they ask a lot of questions around strings, and also I prepared. I also love strings, so that is also one thing I am like.
Okay.
That is, I can say, my
Amazing.
one topic which I use, which I love to solve problems around. Um, so there were problems around strings. So basically, like if you basically like there are a lot of problems around so like basically simple things which I need which I faced was basically an string has been given and you need to basically perform few operations according to the problem. Basically
Okay.
they have mentioned you can basically manipulate the string in such a way, or basically you are given basically you are given a source string and you need to make it similar to target string, and you can only apply an operations. So basically how using minimum number of operations, how you can basically make that source string into target string. So that was one problem. I mean, it is a general, I mean, medium problem which like is there if you study data structure. So yeah, you will be able to do it. Other concepts, yeah, like I was asked questions around heaps. So that is also one important data structure. I was asked questions around stacks. So that was there. Dynamic programming was also there. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing this. This would definitely help the students and the freshers. Many of our listeners aspire to work with leading companies like Microsoft in roles related to cloud computing. Based on your experience, what advice would you give to the candidate looking to stand out during the application and interview process?
Okay, nice. This is a really nice question. So, first advice I would like to give is during your interview rounds, right? Be very clear. Basically, you should articulate points what you are trying to communicate to your interviewer should be very clear. You should be clear and crisp, and that really helps to build the communication and really like helps the interviewer uh, basically give a good remark about you. Second thing is be calm. I mean, that is it is like underrated, but yeah, be calm. Like you navigate around your interview, you are the core part, you can drive your interview basically uh, with the discussion because you will be the person who is speaking and you can drive that conversation around. So be calm and just that calmness will help you help your mental thoughts to be very clear and crisp.
True.
Third
Agreed.
is if you are it is specific for engineering people. So if you are giving engineering interview in Microsoft or anywhere, it will be mostly tasks round. The code which you write should be clear. Clear as in like clean code. It should basically be clean. So if interviewer reads it, they are able to understand it. That is really really helpful, and a lot of marks
Okay.
will be given around that. Yeah.
Amazing. Looking ahead, what trends do you foresee in the future of cloud computing, especially within the Microsoft Azure ecosystem, and how do you see yourself contributing to those developments?
Nice, nice. So AI, I would say one word. AI will be like in cloud computing. That is really, really will be happening, or in any like engineering field. It is basically helping right now. Uh, To the first part of the question, how it will help in the cloud computing and like engineering things. So if you see like lot of, I mean, uh, if you see like Copilot is there and lot of like code assistant tool is already there, which help you, which help you basically write, which you used to write in a day. It you can just do it in few hours. Basically, you can write I should put this way. You can write code with the help of Copilot and support of it in one day is equal to 1 week of manual effort. Basically, if you
It has
are
made the
coding
work
like that.
easier and faster.
Yeah, work it has really enabled you. So I would like really suggest that start using it. I mean, as if you are working in an organization, they are using it in Teams and everything.
Yeah.
If you see, so that is one thing. It is helping you summarize things and like get your MOM for your meetings. uh, and if you are as an engineer working on it, you have really like heard about tools like GitHub Copilot and these things. Maybe like tools um, like PR assistants are coming where you can raise or pull request and they can basically review the code, review the code and basically tell you like you can do this better, you can do this better. So yeah, it really like saves the human time, but yeah, it needs like some human to assist and
Okay.
do those jobs. Second thing is, I mean, like how I am working. So right now, things which I am working. So the customer is OpenAI. So I am like directly, I mean, helping them to build their and basically run the software. So yeah, that is one thing I can say.
Amazing. It's exciting to hear your vision for the industry. So, for students aiming for career in cloud computing, what key skills do you believe they should prioritize developing to succeed in the industry?
Nice. So basically you should first uh, build your problem solving abilities, like work on that. That will really help. Second is communication. You should like collaborate if you are a fresher, or uh, just go and join some community if you are a fresher, and like
True.
any person on the level. It really helps to like network and discuss with people and basically share your thoughts. It really helps you to build things which you like, okay, you didn't knew about that before, or
Yeah.
like really helps you to build build the next thing which you want. Third, I would say will be I think these two things like will be really
Okay.
helpful. I don't think any such third thing will be there.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what's your message for Wooble community?
So one message, yeah, keep working, guys. Keep your make a good resume. That is really helpful. So Google will
True.
really help you to make that. And yeah, keep be a part of this community and keep learning in any way possible. It is really high time. You should learn new skills and like keep changing yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your invaluable insight and experience with us today. Your expertise has inspired us to strive for excellence in our career. Your diverse experience offer valuable perspective on cloud computing career. We are grateful for your time and look forward to implementing the wisdom you have shared. We will be sending you a request to join Wooble as a cloud computing mentor. Looking forward for a future collaboration. Thank you so much, sir.